why you're attacking me? You're attacking another man for his marriage because of what happened with yours.
I'm going to have my.
Is that what happened?
Life. I'm going to make sure that if he joins me,
Is
I'm
that
going
what
to have
happened?
a fucking group. We're going to get trained. We're going to call. We're going to have it all aboard. I'm a passed out conductor hat. That's how good it's going to be, dude.
You're going to learn to train with other men with my wife?
You got it.
That's kind of gay. You're going to be naked with other men?
That's why your wife is going to have dick and after.
Brad, that's kind of gay. Brad, that's kind of gay. Brad, can we be honest? You wanting to be in a room full of naked men's kind of gay.
You want to educate your little lad here?
You want to be in a room with other naked men? Is that kind of gay?
Wait. Both of y'all motherfuckers are hilarious. Okay, all right.
Wait, that's kind of gay.
Well, hold on. So here's the deal. All right. And this is
He
what
doesn't know what sex is, clearly. He doesn't know what a train is, clearly.
But this is what it boils down to, okay? You guys, 90% of the shit you guys are talking is hyperbolic. You guys are just talking trash, all right? So it shouldn't be taken seriously at all. It should just be, we should just chalk it up as a bunch of fucking hard legs in the locker room talking shit to each other, right? So nobody should be taking any of this shit with an ounce of seriousness.
Bullet that he pisses.
So now, secondly is, again, this mainly started from Keegan's opinion of what KK was wearing, okay? So at the end of the day, KK made a conscious decision to expose herself to the public sphere. Well, you put yourself out there in the public sphere, you're going to get public fucking opinions. There are going to be some people that think what KK was wearing is whorish. There are going to be some people that think what she's wearing is classy as fuck. But guess what? At the end of the day, people have a right to that fucking opinion. Bottom fucking line. Keegan has that right to make that observation and render his own opinion. Whether he's right, he's wrong, whether he's being a dick, whether he's being a nice guy, he has that fucking right. Now, at the end of the day, KK has a right to not like his opinion and fire back. She has that right to fire back. Brad has a right to defend her and fire back at Keegan, and you guys have a right to talk your shit to each other, bottom line. But, hold on 1 second, Brad. But, at the end of the day, we can look at both of you as you guys are great fucking dads. You guys took care of and still continue to take care of your fucking families. You guys ain't out here robbing, killing, and stealing. You're not infringing on people's fucking rights. You guys are sound, blue-collar, working fucking Americans who have done a stand-up fucking job, taking care of your family. Brad, you serving your country. So outside of that, can we hold that to the highest regard for both of you and just talking shit?
So, I'm gonna just mute this fucker up because I hate this fucking nasally voice he's got.
Yeah, Keegan, don't come on. Let Brad go.
So if he does, I'm just gonna go.
Hold on. Wait, Monica, I'm sending you back down because I just want Brad and Keegan. Right?
Oh, I know she had to come up here because she got bitch slapped the other day too.
So Brad, you got
against Brad. We could have that whole fucking room. Let me get my coffee because I haven't had that yet today. So we're gonna go real quick.
All right, Brad, you got the floor. Hold on. Brad, you got the floor. Keegan, stay on mute. Let him get his shit out.
Yes. Stay there, you fucking Mormon fucking reject. So, say again, I have no idea who this fucking twat waffle is. I have no idea. Absolutely none. Like, I know he came to your rooms a couple of times, and I knew that his high-pitched, fucking lacking puberty fucking voice was annoying to me. I knew that his nasal fucking talking was fucking boring as fuck. And I also knew that he was one of these Latter-day Saints fucking Mormon fucking creepy fucking guys. That was it. That's the extent of what I know about this motherfucker. I know that he sits there and says that black people shouldn't be able to interdate, that there should be segregation. I know that this guy has fucking huge racial views about black people having sex with white women, Hispanic women, etc., and that white men are allowed to do all. But he says that they should never impregnate them. But that's a Keegan for you. So that's this radical little fucking Mormon fucking future crime show fucking indicate. Ruby Frankie, guys, watch the documentary, watch The Husband. You have Keegan. I don't have to say any more about that. But when you look at this motherfucker, he seems to have a fascination. And this is why I came to the room. This is now the entire week. He's been doing this for like a few weeks now, trying to garner my attention. I get it. He doesn't have a daddy that didn't, like, you know, stick his fingers up his ass, two fingers, circular motion, whatever it is. I get it. That his daddy was torturing. His uncles, like, probably shared him around the group chat. You know, they probably had fun with it. Him, I don't know what it is that he needs to have my approval for, not going to get it. I don't care. I don't have to command him, and if I did, you know exactly how it'd end up. He would be coming home in a body bag with a flag-draped coffin, and people could have their tears, but nonetheless, he wouldn't be walking this earth because he served under me. He would definitely have, quote, an accident, end quote. And that would be very, very well assured. And I don't really fucking care that this motherfucker has an opinion one way or the other. I don't need it. And if he really needs validation from other people, because I know he loves sucking your dick, and I know he loves swallowing that all the way whole, like you don't even have to tap him. Look at how good you got it. He has to have some sort of male validation. And I've never met a fucking punk, wannabe Christian fucking Mormon creep like this need and crave that shit so much in my entire life. This is literally the definition of some fucking moron that's going to end up on a fucking crime show. I promise you.
So, okay. 4 years of talking shit on an app. Nothing's happened yet. What are the odds a motherfucker talking shit on a virtual app is going to end up on a crime show? Come on, man. Like, this one says, I'll tell you your shit.
Dude, he's Tiger King.
Brad,
He could be.
Real quick, because we allow Brad to go. Brad, I am being hyperbolic when I say that Brad.
I don't really fucking care.
Do I think Brad probably does want to bang an 18-year-old girl, right? If she's attractive, probably, of course. I mean, what man wouldn't want to bang an 18-year-old girl? Now, wanting to bang an 18-year-old girl who's 2 years old right now, that would of course mean that person's a groomer because they're looking at sexualizing someone before they're even coming of age. But again, that's being hyperbolic. That's not real. That's just men talking. But Brad, again, the criticization that I have of women and of other people on this app. Guess what? Most men.
Criticization is not a word. When I criticize women and men on this app, guess what? That usually divulges into an actual conversation. We tend to all make different assessments on the situation, and guess what? We usually come to some form of grounding, right? Both Brad, and this is why I have conflict with Brad, is I've actually never heard Brad have an actual intellectual conversation about anything. Because every time Brad gets off the mic, it's just yelling at someone, right? It's just, I'm going to throw ad hominems until that person leaves. And I decided I'm not going to be that person anymore. I'm not going to just let Brad control stages. And when I say that a woman looks like a whore, guess what? She looks like a whore. And I'm sorry that you're really into jungle Asians, but she looks like a whore. And that's not even me throwing ad hominems. We were talking about what women should dress and how women should dress.
So you're saying you don't throw ad hominems, but yet you go and call KK a jungle Asian?
You didn't listen to that's what I'm talking about. You're retarded, and you can't listen to the actual criticism. You can't listen to when I criticize something, which is that we were talking about how women should dress, and I said women that dress like KK are whores. That's not ad hominem attack. That is called an opinion, buddy. That's not a fake thing. That's not me casting a sermon on someone, right? That's a real thing.
Brad. I held him back. I put him on the leash while you were talking. Let's let Keegan land his plane.
Thank you. So it's not, again, as I was saying, it's not an ad hominem attack when we're having the exact conversation about what women should wear in a relationship. And KK was a part of that conversation. It's not like I just threw her name out there. She literally was in the room, a part of the conversation. And I said that women that dress like KK, I would not allow because those type of women dress like whores. That's not an ad hominem attack. That's literally that's just me criticizing a type of wear. An ad hominem, again, right, is a personal attack that usually is rooted in false accusation.
Right. Just for some clarification on that, Keegan, did you call her a whore, or you said because of what she's wearing, she looks like a whore?
She looks like a whore. That's what I said. I said she looks like a whore. And now I'll clarify that after having further conversations with KK, she's a whore. So, and Brad's into whores. And that's why Brad defends whores, because that's the only women that he can get, right? He can only get prostitutes, is what I've realized. Is all the women that Brad has,
Damn, that's a really low bar. or your wife this, I'm like fucking having
again.
sex
So
with her tonight, man.
you've conquered.
I'm
So
fucking naked.
you've
My
clarified.
hairy ass is
You've
gonna be
clarified
all deep in her
that you've
fucking
sexually
canyon,
conquered.
dude.
You've
I'm
sexually
gonna be
conquered
fucking
a
there, dude. I'm gonna be
woman's
nothing up.
prostate.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna come so hard in her vagina, it's gonna come out her fucking nose. Dude, I'm gonna do it so much.
You are a man, Brad. There's never been a man who's banged a woman better than you. I'll say that right now. Brad, you are the best man. There's been no woman who's ever experienced an orgasm except for Brad.
Let's let Keegan get his point out, and then you guys can.
Keegan, I'm telling you, dude, you're showing yourself you're not a man. I keep laughing at you. You should be looking in the mirror. We're laughing at you, dude, not with you. Nobody's laughing with you.
All right, Keegan, land your plane.
Yeah. My final point is that Brad is the male feminist, right? Brad is the I will defend the hose, and the reason why they do this again is for the hope that these women will then accept him. It's the same. I mean, it's the same point that a lot of men do on how can we get women to sleep with us? That's the whole idea, right? How can we conquer this woman? And some men go, okay, I'm going to be ultra masculine. I'm going to show that I'm very masculine. And then some men go, I'll be masculine by defending women and by defending them even if they're being whores and they have whorish behavior. So that's Brad. Brad is the male feminist. And he's shown his true colors, that he's a male feminist, and he's willing to degrade other men, hoping for the acceptance of women. And that's what he does. So that's my point, is that Brad's a male feminist.
Okay, so let me ask you a question real quick. Hold on one second, Brad. So you're saying that you're judging KK outside of what she's wearing, and you're saying based on conversations you've had, I'm guessing based on things she's had an opinion on or shared or whatever, you are now, in your opinion, you think she's a whore. What tangible evidence do you have to not say that KK looks like a whore based on how she presents herself, but that she is a whore based on actions or conversations you have?
I so wish KK's husband was alive so Keegan could actually meet him, because that motherfucker. Keegan, let me tell you something about KK. Being a Gold Star widow, being the fact that her husband, a black Marine, died in combat for your sorry, nasally, pathetic, weak ass, who he's never amounted, whose wife is getting fucked by a series of dudes outside of you because you're a fucking cuckold sitting in the corner jerking off. That man, if he was here today, would reach down your throat, take those tiny pea-sized nuts that you call fucking testicles, and fucking pull them up through, and then pummel you onto the ground. The motherfucker wouldn't leave you alive for a moment for talking about it.
Very gay image.
Very gay image?
Yeah, so
you are stupid as fuck, man.
Why does that image involve another man getting naked for you?
Dude,
right, like, I'm grab your balls on the pole on them really hard.
Mentally defective.
Like, why is every attractive? You're gonna get naked for me, and then I'm gonna beat you up.
Why his wife is having a train of.
Well, I'm just asking, Brad, why is it that every circumstance I have with you when you want to beat me up is that I'm naked? Like, you're gonna be naked, I'm gonna pull on your balls.
Just walk.
They're gonna pull off.
Women whores. You fucking desecrated him. You call Jasmine's little child.
Brad, every time you talk, you just turn out to be more homosexual.
You say all this shit to absolutely everybody for no reason, because they don't agree with your fucking warped Christianity, you motherfucker. And I promise you, I'll tell you what, Keegan, I'm in Houston, Texas again, and I'm willing to meet you. Come this way.
You're in Houston, Texas?
Motherfucker. Oh, I'm in Houston, buddy. I'm right in Cyprus. Right today in Cyprus. I'm willing to meet you.
I'll make sure that Diablo knows, because Diablo is the one who wants to meet you. I don't want to meet you. But Diablo, I tell
you what, we can meet face to face. We can have this discussion, and I can show you exactly in person what it is like. I promise you.
See, this is where I think that it's not hyperbolic.
I promise you that I can take care of your opinion.
Here's my exact address. I want to meet you, and I want to pull on your balls.
And I get
that's what Brad's idea of meeting and meeting me, getting me naked, and pulling on my balls. That's what Brad said. And then remember, Brad wants to also meet my 2-year-old daughter, for then when she turns 18, he can bang her. That's what Brad said. Brad said he wants to meet my 2-year-old daughter, and then when she turns 18, bang her.
At one point in time.
That's the man that everyone loves. This is the man that everyone is protecting. Everyone respects and loves Brad. Brad wants to meet my 2-year-old daughter, and when she turns 18, bang her. He wants me to get naked, pull on my balls, I guess through my throat. A weird gay image, but that's what Brad wants to do. But Brad, I don't want to meet you. Brad, you seem like a psychotic man.
Oh, I am?
You keep saying that you haven't had your coffee yet. Like, that should be the reason why you're acting this way. Like, that's a weird, excuse. But it's new.
Dude,
it's like new, Brad.
Talking.
Brad, it's new. You haven't drank coffee. It's new.
A white Urkel. Stop.
You keep saying that you haven't had your coffee yet. Like, Brad, that doesn't mean anything. You're literally saying I want to suck on your balls.
Actually get
what do you mean?
Straight.
What do you mean? That takes coffee? You need coffee first before you can do that?
It gets higher and higher, like as if you're squeezing your nuts together to try to reach the fucking Vienna Boys choir level. You are fucking weird, man. You are just fucking weird. You are fucking sick.
Do you remember when you didn't pay your $1,000 bet to Diogenes? Let us bring up a Diogenes Spooner. Can we get him in this room? Because, Brad, you like to say that you're a man and a man of your word. You owe $1,000 to Diogenes Spooner. Do you remember that? You owe $1,000
what happened?
to Diogenes Spooner.
Nothing.
And you haven't paid him. You're a man of your word, are you not?
You're calling for another man.
I thought you were a man of your word. Let's bring up Diogenes Spooner because you are not a man of your word. Right? You're not a man at all. A man who's not a man of his word is not a man of anything. He's just a femboy, a faggot, a female.
At the end of the day, look, man, this shit's silly as fuck, man. And I'm laughing my ass off.
About that thing. He's got the fucking weight.
You just asked me
He's
if I had
actually
anything.
triggered.
I'm giving you what I
He's
got.
actually mad.
I'm giving you what I got. You asked me if I had anything. I'm giving you what
You can't troll with the Gen Zers.
Hold on, Keegan. At the end of the day, this is fucking petty. It's fucking retarded. Okay, both you guys are... both you guys...
That is with fucking voice, Sig. You know damn well there isn't a set of balls.
Brad, you have a list. Do you know that you have a list? Has anyone told you that? Can you say list real quick? Brad, say list.
Hold on, Keegan. Hold on. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about a man's voice. I don't give a fuck where a motherfucker sleeps with. I don't give a fuck motherfucker's personal life, I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. What I'm listening to is and this is pretty much what it comes down to. Motherfuckers talking shit and taking it personal. And this shit talking, we're just talking shit. Nobody's hurt. Nobody's got bruises, cuts, scratches, C-section scars, bullet wounds.
I completely agree.
Nothing. Okay? So at the end of the day, motherfuckers are talking shit. And that's what it comes down to. And this is where we need to start compartmentalizing. It's a fucking virtual app. At the end of the day, look at what the person's doing in real life. Okay? Look at what the person's doing in real life. That's the crux of how we're judging a person's entire fucking character.
In real life, Keegan is sitting in the corner of his bedroom while his wife fucks other men. I mean, that we just know that to be true.
And you want to groom my daughter. We know that to be true. By your own words, by your own submission, you want to groom.
Do you even know what grooming? Wait, so Keegan,
yes, explain grooming. Explain grooming.
Like warm fucking minister and your uncles. So I get that your uncles fucking groomed you over and over again. So do you understand that in order to groom somebody, you actually have to have contact with them?
Yes, you just said you wanted me to come to Houston, and of course that's to meet my 2-year-old daughter.
I tell you what, dude, I offered to meet you up. I told you I'd meet you.
I know, because you want to meet my 2-year-old daughter.
Another man. You cried out for another man. Someone else.
Well, I don't want to meet you.
Scared. You're scared. You're terrified. You can talk shit, but when it comes down to it, you can't back that shit up. So again, I know why your wife is going to find dick in Africa. Hats off to her. Go off. Jumbo, man. Jumbo.
Alright. Bottom line, man, you got it's shit talking, bro. It's fucking shit talking. That's it. People are entitled to their own fucking opinions. People are entitled to fucking clap back. But I think taking it beyond that, man, and letting this shit destroy relationships and shit, bro. It just doesn't make sense to me, man. It doesn't make sense at all. Both of you guys are great fucking dads. Both of you guys are great husbands. You guys have done everything in your power to take.
My wife never took a solo trip to Africa to go get fucked. I'm sorry.
No, you left her. And the neighbor came and.
Hold on.
You what?
Hold on.
That's Fred's wife
Gents, I'm being serious right now. All the shit talking aside.
Keegan, I'll show up at your doorstep now. I got you. Thank you. Thank you guys in the Telegram chat for actually sending me this fucker's address. I'm so happy for it. Keegan, I got you. I got you. You want to talk about my wife getting popped? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Brad, hold on.
Because here's the thing I'm going to say. If me, Jazzy, and Shy went through all this shit talking and bullshit, and we're all able to be on the stage and laugh and smoke and joke and let this shit go, I don't see why anybody else fucking can. To me, what it's signaling is you guys are taking this shit way beyond what it's intended to be taken. And it ain't that serious, man. It ain't that fucking serious. Talk your shit, have your opinions. Understand, you have a right to give your opinion. Other people have a right to get theirs. And you have a right to clap back at whatever opinions. Leave it at that. Leave it at fucking that.
I had no problem with that. I don't even give a fuck because you know why this motherfucker thought it was great? And I could bring Gerard in here, I could bring Patricia in here, I could get KK to come back in here. They could ginsu this motherfucker up all day long. And Monica in the chat who likes to be the like fucking little troglodyte that she is. Listen, this is the same group. This is the same guy that goes out there and talks. Like, I don't even know how to talk like her. I need you to not be horns. And that's what he sounds like. Over and over again. It's all he does. And when he insulted Jazzy's kid, I got pissed off. I was like, dude, fucking knock it out. You're a fucking piece of shit. This guy wants respect. But at the same time, goes around, insults women's kids, insults a whole host of women that he doesn't even have any fucking...
Just like you're allowed to do it.
You know what? You're right. He does. But then at the same time, he can't sit here and beg through you and beg through others and please stop picking on me. Brad,
wait, that's a lie. He's never come to beg me to take.
Oh, he's begged other people. So
don't say me. Don't put my name.
I'll just you know that too, man. I have no problem with that. But when we sit there and have this motherfucker begging for respect, and Brad, we have similar ideas. No, we have nothing in common because I don't do that. I don't go up to women that I don't even fucking know and say, hey, you're a whore. Your kids are whores. I don't say any of that shit to them until they fucking want to start. Now this motherfucker wants to start all that shit, and then he gives out all that smoke, acts like a fucking Latter-day Saint, and a Hare Krishna was fucking sucking on him, and the whole time he's got fucking the balls or the nerve to sit there and say, stop picking on me, and where's my bodyguard? Where's another man to protect me? That's what this dipshit is. This is who he is. And then I went to his own fucking room where he was a moderator, where he had everybody there. I went on his stage. You know what this motherfucker did? He didn't want to have a conversation. He wanted to do his, quote, ad hom thing and do that mute and move down shit. So I opened up another room, and I had Rydell in there, and I had a whole 20 or 30 other fucking people come in there. And it was fine. It was just a fucking pop-up room. And that was it. And this motherfucker thinks he's got an own. His life is Clubhouse because his wife's not fucking him. His life is all about fucking some perverted fantasy about Christianity because his wife's not fucking him. Why is his wife not fucking him? I don't know. Ask the women down there. Would you want to fucking go home to this? Probably fucking not. Could you imagine him behind slapping that ass going, hey baby, how do you like that? Is that okay? That's the obedience that you have from him.
Rose!
This man has...
We've got a Rose!
His wife, and that's who's
Rose! Rose!
Deserve any respect. The same way, if I said shit to Monica and Monica says shit back, I don't expect respect. I don't expect her to not do that. I've said enough shit to Monica that I know it's not coming. But if you want to go there, we can go there. But Keegan doesn't deserve that shit. I'll never give this motherfucker respect. This motherfucker doesn't deserve to breathe as far as I'm concerned, because right now, if a Mack truck hit him on a fucking highway, he's probably saving some fucking kids down the line, because we know these Mormon motherfuckers, these Christians on this fucking app end up on a fucking Netflix special. And oh, by the way, for the record sake, there have been 4 of those motherfuckers found out on this app that ended up on fucking TV as fucking serial things. Ruby Frankie is the one I keep mentioning. She started on YouTube. She came to Twitter Spaces. She came to fucking Clubhouse. She was on the fucking app. She was there. That's why I brought her name into it. She was here. That's this type. That's him. And they all said the same fucking shit. They're all crazy motherfucking religious zealot nuts that want to fucking do all sorts of...
Dr. Benji in the house!
This is beyond what the Groypers... Even the Groypers don't like these fucking guys. the Nick Fuentes types. They hate these motherfuckers. And I don't like the Groypers. But the Groypers hate these motherfuckers really hard. Do I need to say any more? Or Keegan, you're going to ask for another guy to cover you and protect you because you're too much of a bitch to stand straight. Keegan,
I think I got someone triggered. That's all I want to say. He's triggered. Yeah, everyone has the clips. We all have it on what he said on record. And that's all I want to say is that he's taking this very serious. And that's fine, of course. He has a right to do so. But Brad, I want you to know. I want you to please show up at my door. I'm a squeaky voice, but I still carry, buddy. I still carry. I'm so conservative man.
Have mercy.
I still carry. I don't, and I'm not gonna beat you up. I don't want to try to fight you. I would shoot you. I wouldn't even want to fight. I would just see you at the door and go, I don't know this man. And if you came knocking, I would shoot. Right? So don't threat to come to my door, because then that's weird. This is weird behavior, right? Like, that's weird behavior, Brad. Here's the thing. I have to always remind myself that I guess I'm one of the young people on the app, which is shocking to me, because this app feels like it would be for young people. But that's fine, that's not. But I have to remember that I'm talking to someone who's my dad's age. And I have to remember that no real man
you
would talk
remember
like
that
this.
your dad used to finger you and like fucking...
Is that what you did? Is that what you did? Is that...
I don't want to hear it.
No, I'm saying that my dad is a true patriarchy, right? So he actually doesn't go on this app and just yell, right? He doesn't. You talk about young, right? That's my point.
Kind of voice. Stop using the name.
I'm gonna have to use this voice right now. I'm gonna have to use from my chest. Right, I need to talk like this.
Right.
This is how I need to talk for Brad. To Brad understand that I'm a real man.
Because your dad didn't teach you how to fucking actually speak.
Do you know you have a lisp? You actually have a lisp. Do you know that? Did anyone tell you you have a lisp? Or am I the first one to tell you this? That you have an actual speech impediment. Do you know this? Just because I have a nasally voice. Do you know that you have a lisp? Yes or no? Do you know that?
Come on.
No, but you have an actual speech impediment. Like, can you say lisp? Say lisp.
Lisp. Is that better for you?
You just said it bad. Did you know that you just said that? First of all, when I say jump, you say how high. That's what I just happened.
When your dad said, here, open up your ass cheeks, you said, please, daddy, some more.
No.
Your wife is about to say that. Hey,
you said,
your wife.
I just bought it.
Oh my God,
this is so funny.
That's not going to be you. That's not going to be you. That's going to be your wife with another man. Oh, that's so deep. You're touching my stomach. You're tickling my belly button. That's going to be your wife with another man. And what? Her trip to Africa, that's leaving you. You're going to be divorced. You're going to be crying. Mark my words. This is going to be a true thing. Keegan is getting divorced. And why is he getting divorced? Because you're a Mormon cult fucking idiot moron who doesn't know anything. Nothing about conservatism. Nothing about your own fucking religion that you protest. You keep screaming about how women need to fall in line and that their whorish kids need to fall in line and everything about them is whorish because of conversation on fucking Clubhouse. Because you saw their PTR. Let's see. Let's go through. Joe B is a whore. Kelly might be a whore. All these women might be a whore. Anchor Baby's a whore. Who's down at the bottom? Any Thundercat might be a whore to you because you know what? It's a fucking cartoon from back in the day. That might be whorish to you. So you have a whole host of whores on here that you're going to have issues with, Keegan. You know what? Keep going, because I guarantee that little 8 people room that you're in talking about how you hate black people and how black people should stick to their own and how you hate fucking women and how women should need to be barefoot and pregnant and only subservient to men in the kitchen and how that if you are poor, then that's...
What's weird is that you have said a lot of
your wife
things.
is going to be sitting there sucking a lot of men's dick, and then your daughter's going to be on OnlyFans, and we'll all watch it. I'll make popcorn for that day. Say you will all.
Oh, Brad, you hear him talking? Stop interrupting.
Oh my God, it's way too early for you.
Shut the fuck up. We got it under control, man. We don't need to know ass fucking trying to stagger your way to moderate, bro. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Well, but real quick, okay. There's been a lot of things that I supposedly said, right? That I believe that interracial couples shouldn't exist, and that black people shouldn't date white people, and white people shouldn't which again, never said that. I have personal preferences on maybe my own genetic line on what they do, of course, and again, because I'm a man of principle. But the idea that I have this disdain for all women, not true at all. I love women. I love very feminine women who listen to men, right? And so when I see women walking around in public, I say, that woman's dressed like a whore. I say that to my wife. I say, look at that whore dressed that way. My wife will laugh usually. Or she'll even point out to myself, she'll say, look at that woman. Can you believe what she's wearing? Right? Again, she doesn't like to use such aggressive language. But yeah, she'll point it out as well. It's just funny to me that, again, I hold these strong principles. I don't know actual principles that Brad holds that is considered conservative or considered traditional, right? Because he doesn't care what women hold. He doesn't care if women have OnlyFans. He said he's gonna watch women's OnlyFans. He said that he watches women's OnlyFans. So
him and
those are
50 million other men in this fucking.
That's completely true. Yeah, that's completely true. We have a lot of non-traditional men. Is my point. A lot of non-traditional men will, of course, consume and engage in porn and degenerate behavior, and those men I don't consider to be traditional. Have traditional standpoint.
Actually, if you look at history, the majority of working blue-collar men were in and out of these brothels. That's why.
That's much.
Town right next door, because these niggas would get off work, go get some pussy, and go home.
Thy consciousness of
That's
body
much
is
more. Here's the problem. That's much more different than a man in his
So
closet,
this is
in
Jefferson
the
Nashville,
bathroom,
Illinois. I want
jerking
to
off
show
his
you a
penis,
cloud
coming into his belly button, and paying a woman to do so. Right? That man's not a man at all. That's not conquering any type of woman.
Who cares what that man does in his private time? Who gives a fuck?
Think. You heard, have him say that again. And you can clearly tell that this guy is not having sex. Look, I hate to tell you, I can tell just by his comments about it. The fact, just jerk it up to the bathroom. No, I said your wife is going to explain that tickles. She's going to feel it in the back wall, dude. Clearly something you've never even hit.
You said that you were going to watch my daughter's OnlyFans page, right? So that's why I was mentioning.
I'm gonna make it caramel corn. We'll do kettle corn. I'll get one of those guys in a cowboy hat.
Right. So again, what are the odds of your daughter starting an OnlyFans and him
Very
being fucking
With him
18
as a
years
dad,
of watching?
probably
So
150%.
we can understand. We can understand.
Of course, it's hyperbolic.
It's hyperbole. It's shit talking. The odds of that happen, just like when people say, "Oh, well, Keegan's a racist." No, because Keegan hangs out with niggas all day. Keegan has never disrespected me or shown me any ill treatment based on the color of my skin or any other black people that he's been around that I've seen where he's been in a serious conversation or a serious environment. So therefore, I'm not going to give any merit to Keegan's a fucking racist. It just doesn't make any sense. So I chalk it up as hyperbolic shit talking. Okay, let's move the fuck on.
Yeah, that's my point. Is that I've tried to just go. Let's just move on. But every time I enter a room, this is why the last week I've just continued to mention Brad, because every time I enter a room and I speak, Brad just wants to come off mic and say something about me. So I finally was like, okay, he actually and then the reason why we had a weekly recap and the reason why I was highlighting Keegan was because it's Brad versus Keegan, because I came into a room. And I spoke about, so I don't even remember the exact topic. But Brad came off mic, and instead of, I guess, addressing the point, he just started attacking me. I realized that Brad, again, you can't have actual conversation. You do not engage in any actual dialogue other than, of course, vulgar ad hominem.
That's not true either. I mean, fucking hundreds of.
I haven't. I literally have not seen him engage in real conversation.
Well, you have no reason to not trust me, but I'll tell you one of the reasons why I got a lot of love and respect for Brad, because the motherfucker, in certain topics, the motherfucker knows his shit, and he'll get on these stages and just fucking body motherfuckers with the facts when it comes to geopolitics,
Everything outside of the
domestic
circle
politics,
matters.
finance, fiscal finance for the country. So like Brad knows
That's
the
my opinion.
policies, he knows his shit. And I've heard him multiple times, hundreds of times over the past 4 years, have some very intellectual conversations where he's given the state a shit ton of pertinent information that a lot of motherfuckers didn't know about, that he fucking knew about. Well, I mean, again, what you're saying,
But Brad also tells people to like kill themselves.
Okay, nigga, bye. So what I'm saying, Keegan, is when you make comments like that, we're just chalking it up to hyperbolic fucking shit talking, bro.
Sure, and that's why I'm trying to. But exactly, that's what I'm trying to get to, though. I'm trying to go. Okay, can we move beyond this? Like, I believe that everything that of course Brad's saying is just locker room talk, and he's just throwing it as vulgar as he can. Many men do so, right? My point is, let's move past this. Let's now focus on the actual criticization, me criticizing women. Let's actually get to that point. But instead, he can't move on, and he won't move on. He's like, I don't need respect. I don't want your respect, Brad. I don't want me to be respectful to you. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking that we share spaces with individuals because we have the same friends on this app. And I'm saying I would rather not make it every single time that me and you engage become Brad versus Keegan. I would rather...
Nothing. You sound like a woman. Like, not only...
You are a woman because you only defend. All you do is defend the idea.
Like a woman. Like, it gives me this feminine vibes. I don't give a fuck about you. You're nothing. You're nobody. You're not even worth the time it takes for me to wipe the shit off my shoes.
So why are you doing this? Why do you leave? If I'm not worth the time, then what are you doing?
Fucking ass in here.
I didn't pin you. Someone else did.
I'm holding rooms about how I'm a pedo because I said we're gonna watch OnlyFans.
Rumor.
Dog.
Rumor. No. You did not say OnlyFans. You said you would bang my daughter. You said I would bang my daughter. I have the video too. You said you would bang.
Probably one of these guys that's going to be found out that you're going to see some Mormon cultist shit. You do. You have this. You talk about God in the weirdest ways. You talk about Christ. You talk about religion.
In what way?
In what way? Look, I think we should take Leviticus and follow the rules all the way through. Follow all the rules. So again,
To face your accuser! Are you Let's go!
Hey, Diology, just so you know, Brad is in Houston and he does want to meet up. Brad is in Houston and he does want to meet up.
I would love to meet anybody. I'm you asking for another your fucking body.
I don't want to meet you up. I don't want to meet up. I don't want to meet up. I don't want to meet up. You don't owe me money. Do you want to meet up and you want to get me naked? I know. You said that you want to get me naked. I get it. You said that you want to get me naked.
What the fuck?
Again.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. Dude, you're still gay. You've been gay. Go there. And oh, by the way, the Muslim girl you're chasing, she ain't gonna fuck you. She's fat as fuck. And your wife, again, I know you're from a fucking Christian family. And she's fat as fuck.
No sex!
You were my
No sex, man! Oh, no!
Oh, here we go. Go on. Give me your best. Go ahead. The four of you. What do you got? Monica, you got Diogenes, you got fucking Abby Abbott. Oh, I guess.
Where's my money, Brad? Where's my money? Where's my money, Brad? Where's my money, Brad? Pay me what you owe me. Pay me my money, Brad. Pay me the money. Show me the money, Brad.
You should take you seriously.
Hey, you should come find me, Diogenes. If you believe that, if you were really that all about that life, you could come find it.
You don't even give your
Hurt him trying to reflect.
It's not that small, you know.
It was a character-defining moment for him.
That's absolutely correct. It defined Brad's character for me. When Brad refused to pay the debt he owed, it did absolutely, fundamentally, and permanently define his character.
I agree. Come up and find me. You can come see me, and I'll give you
So he's worse than you initially thought.
I can definitely give it to you. You can definitely have it. I promise you, you'll get it.
Okay, would you like to put that in writing, Brad? Would you like to put that in writing, Brad?
Show up at the door.
What door?
Okay,
What door?
put it in writing.
What door? Wait, what door? What door?
His door.
My door.
Which door? Which one's yours, bud?
Come, anytime you want. If you believe I owe you $1,000, show up. Be about it.
Wait, Brad, do you owe me $1,000? Am I confused?
If you believe that, show up at the door and collect, motherfucker.
Brad, do you owe me $1,000?
Because all I hear you do is bitching and say, Brad owes me $1,000.
Wait, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Show up at the door.
Oh my goodness, no, Brad, this is such a misunderstanding.
Show up at the
Oh, it's
motherfucking door.
just a misunderstanding, guys. You guys, I'm so sorry. You didn't owe me any money. I just misunderstood.
All I owe you
I didn't understand because Brad can't, he has a thick accent.
Yes, because the louder you raise your voice, the more you're going to convince somebody. That makes tons of sense.
Brad's been on this whole time, Marshall.
Shut up, Marshall. With an alpha, it's BK. Am I confused, Brad? Did you
Brad, are we confused? We are all confused, Brad.
You or Keegan? You two? You think you're out?
Oh, none of us
You guys don't even own your own life.
I don't like the terminology alpha and beta. I think it's a faggot way to explain yourself.
You got Keegan out here whose girlfriend's about to go.
Roasted, boy. Roasted.
Here's the thing, Brad. I don't get why you have to act this way. Like, we all can make jokes and stuff, but Brad takes it like to the extreme. He can't actually. Like, he's the guy in the locker room. He's the guy that we go in the locker room. Marshall. He's the guy in the locker room that we're all making jokes, and then he's like, "Well, your mom has cancer and died. Your mom had cancer and died. Your mom died by cancer." Like, we're all joking around, and then Brad goes to the extreme because he was never accepted in the boys' club, right? He was never accepted in the locker room. Whether or not it was because of his.
Wallace is right. Wallace said in the chat, no big mics, but I'd like to add no small mics. Marshall, just shut the fuck up. We don't need to hear you squeaking.
I'm not gonna.
Is my mic a big mic or a small mic? Just so I know. Is my mic a big mic or a small mic? Do I need to turn down my microphone? Which one? Oh, my mic's big? I love that. I'm louder than every single person here. So I'm going to continue. Brad?
Alright guys, alright. So I had to step away for a minute but let's get some order back on the stage, folks.
May I finish?
Keegan, let me moderate, bro. Let me fucking moderate. So let's have some order in the room, bro. So what's going on? Let's get some other people to chime in.
Your Honor, I would like to bring charges against Brad for failure to pay a debt. We had a verbal contract. I delivered on my portion of the contract, and he has failed to do so, and I would like to claim damages.
And that's between you and Brad? So.
Well, no, I was coming before the court of public opinion in the hopes that I might find judgment without violence.
Yeah, this verdict has already been ruled on, so no double.
Yes, he's the guy that never.
Brad.
Hasn't been established that he owes me the money,
bro.
If Brad owes you money based on the bet, the odds are you getting it through Clubhouse are going to be slim to none. So your only options are let it go or go see the motherfucker, get your money, go collect it.
He's in Houston.
Disappointing, Your Honor. I will be filing an appeal. It's come to my attention that the defendant is now claiming in his defense that he does not, in fact, owe me any money. He does not recollect.
I told you.
Anyone need a PCR?
Again, you could go to the fucking doorstep right here, buddy. You can show up.
Hold on, let me find the recording. I want to just make sure.
I tell you what, you can
Your Honor, I would like to submit as evidence in the court a call record in which Brad spoke several times to the effect that he did in fact owe me money. And I would like to ask the witness. I call to the stand Brad to testify in his defense.
Yes, Diogenes, because raising your voice like a buffoon.
How does it feel for your blood pressure never to change? To have such an anodyne, boring, unmotivated life, Marshall?
Pay up, Brad, pay up, Brad. Are you a man in a winner? Brad? Brad, you must be a man. A man would pay his bets. $1,000. I grabbed the Brad of just $1,000. Is that too much to ask, Brad? Brad, do you not have the money to do so, Brad? Brad, are you one of the whites on welfare, Brad?
Brad, are you poor? Brad, are you on the...
Brad, are you poor?
Okay, so bottom line is this.
Wait. So wait. Between Tweedledee and Tweedlefuck, both of these fucking cum stains that didn't fucking result to anything in the
Cash out, Brad. Brad needs a cash out for $15. $15 to Brad. Cash out for Brad. His cash out is gone.
Alright, guys.
No, you mute me? And you
Faggot 1, 2, 3. His cash out is faggot 1, 2, 3.
I muted the entire stage because I'm trying to get some order because everybody's screaming off the top of their fucking lungs. Keegan, shut the fuck up. Stay muted.
Yeah, stay there for fucking tampon wearing fucking bitch. Because I know what, Keegan? Thank you. I have your address. I'll be seeing you in a little bit. Diogenes, I know where your fat ass lives in Georgia too. I would shut the fuck up as well. I know exactly where you are. And I know your truck driving attitude. I know your truck driving ways that you were from construction company.
Keep running your mouth. Go on, kid.
You don't have it.
Come on, Brad.
You wanted to show up. You say I owe you money. You wanted to show up.
He's threatening to go to our house and
More Muslim.
So, at the end of the day, let the man land his fucking... Look, all y'all been talking some bullshit this whole fucking time. All y'all sound like a bunch of fucking bitches. I'll just keep it real. Love all y'all, but all y'all sound like some bitches right now. But let Brad land his plane and then Diogenes has a right to respond. Go ahead, Brad.
Like I said, both of these fucking idiots, they're the same person. You'll see them on Netflix soon enough. But yeah, I know where both of these guys live. You guys should be really cautious about that. And again, you're talking about my behavior. You got one whose wife is going to Africa to get gangbanged. You have another one who's chasing the fat fucking Muslim girl named Abba Yaba all around the Abbot. She's acting like this. And his wife is fucking leaving him. These guys, you want all of this fucking drama? You want all your personal lives going up there? That Diogenes, fat cow of a wife, fucking being brought up? She's the size of Monica. It might as well be Monica. You could bring them all up on stage, Sig. We could have this like Brad battles them all at once or goes around. They still can't win. They haven't won in 4 years. This is the same group that has tried, and they need validation as if I'm the
Why do you want to make that channel?
Hold on, let the man land his plane.
And again, who really pays attention to, what is this, goat herder fucking 2? Who gives a fuck what the goat slut wants to say? Like, this camel cum guzzler can't fucking say shit. And again, they don't have that fucking friendship. They don't know. They don't have it. All they do is come on the app, jerk each other off. Because, like, apparently Keegan doesn't know about masturbation or fucking, which is why his wife's getting fucked. And Diogenes doesn't know how to fucking even maintain his own family. That's why he's fucking going to die of a heart attack. This motherfucker's fat as fuck, can't fucking do shit, can't even see his own fucking cock, and yet he's gonna talk about, I need $1,000. I know you do. You got that child support, that wife wants that money, she's got you pegged to the wall. You know what, dude? You think I owe you $1,000? Show up at my door. Otherwise, shut the fuck up about it, because you can't enforce anything you say. You couldn't enforce it with your wife.
Stop talking
You can't enforce it in your own life. You can't enforce it with anybody on Clubhouse. Keegan, you can't enforce shit. So don't even try. The two of you getting together is
really
2-yard fucking tango.
Brad, you are very mad. Brad, you are very mad right now. Brad, you need to drink some water, Brad.
Keegan, respectfully, I'd like to go first if I could. I gotta say, I'm really fundamentally disappointed because I know that there are several, there's reality, there's facts, there's evidence, and then there's rhetoric and cheap talk, and everybody can run their mouth and say whatever they like to say. And Brad, I can tell everyone you're a giant a homosexual of the worst kind. You got AIDS, but we really debase ourselves in this way. And I know it's fun and it's loud and boisterous, and I think, we can get out of control. But let's just worry about the facts. The facts are, ultimately, that you were upset because I was criticizing the military, very specifically criticizing military service, and I said things that upset you. And you wagered, you asserted that no one who ever served in the military could possibly say the things that I said. Now, these are facts, apart from any ad hominems, or any considerations about the length of my cock, which we should leave out of this. We don't need to talk about the girth, the length, the pallor of my penis.
Pallor?
Nobody was talking about this.
So the fact is,
I'm talking right now. Shut the fuck up. Order.
As I was saying, before I was really disrupted by my own thinking about my own cock, the facts are that I upset you, as you wagered. You said no one who ever served in the military would ever say those things about the military. And I said, I definitely served in the military, and I'll wager that I served in the military, that I can prove that I served in the military. And he said, I'll bet you $1,000 you didn't serve in the military. And I said, are you serious? And people said, he's serious. Brad is serious. And I said, no way. There's no way he'd bet me $1,000 on something that I could so easily prove. And you confirmed that you did intend to bet me $1,000 that I never served in the military. And then I provided proof. I provided proof that I did in fact serve in the United States Marine Corps from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Yeah, that's right. Shut the fuck up, don't interrupt me. It's disrespectful and unmanly of you. Wait for your fucking turn, bitch. Get in line. You and Brad can tag team, jerk each other off while you wait. But see, I'm not going to use that kind of rhetoric when addressing the issue I have with Brad, because we're talking about money. We're talking about a man's word. We're talking about honor. So we got to put these pithy comebacks and these ad hominems to the side. Let's focus on the facts, on the evidence. Now, you were confronted by several people, Brad.
I'm out of there. That's the end of it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm leaving, Ben. Can't listen to any more of that. Hope you have a great day. All right, I hope you enjoyed this comedy show, if that's what we call it. If we call it comedy, it's got to be comedy, right?